Hi, this is Janice from Space to Relax, and the video you're about to watch is a replay of a live class I taught on Zoom. These classes are free of charge for everyone to join, so please invite your family and friends. They're suitable for beginners and those of you with more Qigong experience. If you're watching this video on YouTube, then please don't forget to hit the red subscribe button so that you don't miss any future videos from me. I hope you enjoy the class.
Hi everyone, and you're very welcome to today's Qigong class. And in the class today, I'm going to show you a really lovely Qigong meditation, which will help you to sleep peacefully at night time. And along with this, I'm also going to show you the third posture in Qigong, which is lying down. So we've covered in previous lessons, we've covered the sitting posture, the standing posture, and this is the posture for lying down in a comfortable position. And I'll give you a few different options and adaptations around that so you can get into the most comfortable position for you. So in terms of sleeping, what we want to be able to do in order to sleep is to have a calm and relaxed mind. If our mind is not calm and relaxed, then it's very difficult for us to get to sleep in the first place, or we might find that we wake up in the middle of the night and we can't get back to sleep. And with either of those situations, what usually ends up happening is that you wake up the next morning and you are definitely not feeling refreshed. You might feel really tired and exhausted. Your mind might be really fuzzy and foggy, and you definitely don't feel ready for the day. So if we can create the conditions for having a calm, clear and relaxed mind as we go into bed at night, then this will increase our chances of enjoying a peaceful, deep and relaxing sleep. So the class today is made up of two parts. Firstly, I'm going to show you how to get into a comfortable position for lying down. And secondly, I'm going to show you some breath and some mind work, which is part of a meditation, which will help you to sleep peacefully at night time. So for those of you who are just kind of getting organized here, what you need is you can use a roller like this if you have a yoga bolster like this, or you can use a blanket and you can roll the blanket up like this. And this can either go underneath your head or underneath your knees, or you can use a cushion. What's a really nice thing to have, especially if you're doing this during the day and you're maybe not planning to go to sleep at night, is an eye pillow. So this is like a grain-filled, or it's a lavender bag actually, eye pillow, and you pop this on your eyes and then just squish it into your eyes, and it gives you some lovely weight on your eyes. It's very relaxing, and if you're using the lavender and you like the smell of lavender, then this is a really helpful aid. And you can buy these in yoga supply stores, either online or in your local health food shop. They usually have those kind of things. So all these kind of things can help, and I'll show you what we're going to be doing today just to get into this nice comfortable position. Firstly, the sitting position then. So what I'm going to do is show you from a few different angles. So just check that you can see me first and then adopt the position that you think will suit you the best. So I am going to start in this position. I'm going to keep that for over there, and I'm going to pop this one just here. Okay. Right, now just move that microphone out of the way. Okay, so firstly, to come into my lying down position, what's very important is that we don't want to damage or injure our backs in any way. So when you come into a lying down position, just to begin with, have your knees bent. So you want to have your knees bent, and then use your hands, place your palms flat on the floor behind you, and slowly begin to lower yourself down, resting on your elbows, keeping the knees bent, maybe shuffle to get yourself onto the mat or into a bed, wherever you need to be. And then we're going to lower ourselves slowly down, one vertebra at a time. So just lowering down into this position. Now, from here, what you might want to do is pull in a rolled up blanket or a cushion. And what you're looking for is lovely length in the back of the neck. So as we've done in our standing position before, we want to imagine that the back of the neck is really long and the top of the head is extending outwards. So the way in which I do this is I take my hands behind my neck and just pull the back of the neck, from the back of the neck upwards, along the back of the head, up towards the top of the head. And at the same time, I'm tucking the chin back towards the throat. So then allowing the head to settle on the blanket or the cushion in a way where you feel that lovely length. What you want to avoid is this position where the chin is facing upwards. And so from this position, if you try it yourself, you'll see or you'll feel that the vertebrae in the back of the neck feel all a little bit squashed. So you want the chin to be tucked back towards the throat, lovely length here in the back of the neck, first of all. The second thing is you want to make sure that the shoulders are way away from your ears. So for this, what you can do is if your knees are bent, you can just lift up your hips, lift up your shoulders and just wriggle them together. Just rock from side to side and even maybe hook your arms in, grasping your hands underneath the lower back area to get your shoulder blades to come together. And then as you relax back down, just feeling some lovely kind of broadness along the upper part of the chest, and even take your hands and push the heads of the arm bones a little bit further down in towards the floor or the bed if you're doing this in a bed. And then in terms of the lower back position, what you want is a lovely just natural curve in the lower back. So you're not trying to flatten it too much into the ground. There should be a little bit of space so you can maybe just get your hand underneath there in the lower back. Check that the hips are level, so you're not to one side or the other in terms of tilting, and maybe even just rock a very tiny amount backwards and forwards, just feeling that central position for the hips. So that's the upper part of the body. And obviously I'm teaching, so I'm looking at you now, but ideally you want the head to be facing up, face up towards the ceiling, chin tucked in. So also a common mistake that people make is that the head tends to be tilted to one side or the other. So just check that your head is level on the pillow or the blanket as well. Now stay as you are there, and I'm going to sit up and show you the different positions that you can adopt for the legs, because it's easier to see this for yourselves when I'm facing you. So the options for your legs as you're lying down are having the knees bent with the hips around shoulder width distance apart, the hip shoulder width distance apart, knees and feet all parallel, shoulder width distance apart. And you can practice either moving the feet further in towards the buttocks or moving them out a little bit further, and just see which position is the most comfortable for you. So that distance is very much up to you to decide. So by having the knees bent, what that does is take any pressure off your lower back. Now, if you want to take even more pressure off your lower back and be comfortable with this knees bent position, what you can do is allow the feet to come a little bit wider and let the knees fall forward to meet each other. And you'll find that that gives you lovely kind of broadness and a little bit more openness in the pelvic area. So they're the knees bent positions that you can adopt. Now, when you have knees, if you want to have the legs out straight, the option is to have the knees or the legs just kind of a little bit wider. So again, this is creating more openness in the pelvis, and allow the toes to fall out under their own weight. So again, that opens the pelvis, creates lovely space in the lower back as well. So you might want to try this with feet narrower and allow them to fall out, and then really wide, allow them to fall out. See which is, find a position that's comfortable for you. The other option, if you want to have your legs straight out in front of you, is to bring a bolster or a folded blanket in and just pop it under the knees there. That's kind of a really nice position. And it takes a lot of the stress or the strain out of the lower back area. So I'll just show you what that looks like from the side. So it might take a little bit of moving around just to get the correct position for yourself. So I'm going to come back down again now. So working from my head down. So just check that you've got length in the back of the neck, chin is tucked in. You've got the shoulder blades moving down the back of the body. Nice relaxation in the lower back area. And then either knees bent or legs extended. And then I just need to come a little bit further down with the bolster, just so that I can get it underneath my knees, and then toes falling to the outsides under their weight. And then with the hands and the arms, you can practice again, find a position that's comfortable for you. Either have the hands just down by your side, maybe 2 or 3 inches away from the sides of your body, with the palms facing in towards your sides, or facing upwards, or facing down. So again, just try all 3 positions of the hands. And then try and see, well, does it feel a little bit better if my hand is a bit further away from my body, or even up at shoulder level? Does that give me a bit more openness and broadness in the chest? So all of this, in terms of lying down, is all about finding a position that is comfortable and relaxing for you. And that will be different for everybody. So, and it might be different for you on different days as well. So just really listen to your body and just allow yourself now, if you're in a lying down position, just to relax and sink into that position. And then closing your eyes, closing your mouth, breathing in and out through the nose. And place one hand on your lower belly. As you breathe in, feel the belly expanding, rising up towards the ceiling, pushing the hand upwards. And as you breathe out, feel the belly sinking down, back towards the ground or the floor. The tongue is resting against the roof of the mouth, and the tip of the tongue is resting against the back of the upper teeth. And 3 more breaths of abdominal breathing to settle into your lying down, or what's called the supine position. And then allowing the hands to just drop down by your side. And slowly opening the eyes so that you can see me. And you can either stay in this position, or you can come out of it if you feel you need a little break. And I'll show you how to come out of the sitting position in a safe way. So firstly, move the blanket or the bolster away from under your legs or your knees if you have something in place, bending the knees and allowing the feet to be nice and stable on the ground. Roll onto the side of your body and use one hand to push yourself up and the other to come around to a sitting position. So that avoids placing any strain on your lower back if you roll onto your side first. So that's the supine or the Qigong lying down position. And from that position, you can practice any breathing exercises like that little bit of abdominal breathing we did at the end just there, or Qigong meditations, or any other meditation practices that you might be listening to using various apps and all the meditations and apps that are out there. So you can use that lovely position to get a nice, comfortable, relaxed position for yourself, which not only is relaxing, but it's actually helping to align the body in such a way that the qi can flow in the most unobstructed way possible. And if the qi is unobstructed, then you're much more likely for that all of the areas of your body, both physical organs and also your emotions, are all kind of flowing nice and smoothly. So that will help to promote this state of a calm, relaxed mind, which will in turn help to improve the quality of your sleep. So the second part of the practice today is to actually work with a Qigong meditation for sleep. And those of you who have been in or who are in my Space to Relax program of 50 Qigong video lessons will have done this before. This Qigong meditation is called Relax, Expand and Nourish the Heart. And it is my favorite one for helping me to sleep at night. It's one of the first exercises I ever learned when I was studying Qigong in China with my professors. And I keep coming back to it over and over again. I've learned many other meditations since then, but this has to be my favorite because I know it really works well for me and it works well for many of the students that I've taught. So if you would like to get into a lying down position, if that's the position you prefer, although you can practice this from sitting, so if you don't have a place where you can lie down right now, then that's absolutely fine. And the emphasis of this meditation is on all the words that begin with the letters re, the word relax, recharge, rejuvenate, revitalize, restore in terms of restoring your body. So all of those kind of words where we're thinking of going inside and doing kind of repair would be another one, repairing the body, healing the body, but really the focus is on relaxation. So get yourself into a position which is either lying down or if you want to sit, you can sit for this as well. So I'll very quickly show you the lying down position again. So coming back to lying down, allowing your body to come down onto your elbows, knees are bent, and then finding a position on your cushion or your pillow, pulling it in underneath the back of the head, getting some lovely length in the back of the neck, tucking the chin in, shoulder blades coming down the body, maybe lifting and shuffling the shoulder blades down. Knees are bent, or you can have the legs straight out in front of you, with a bolster or a blanket underneath, rolled up blanket underneath, and then arms either out at shoulder height, a little bit lower down, or just a few inches away from the side of your body, palms up, or facing the sides or down. Just relaxing into this position now. Now, if you're lying down, just stay there now and close your eyes. Close your mouth and breathe in and out through the nose. If you're not in a position to lie down right now, I'm just going to come out of this by rolling onto my side and I'll show you the sitting position. So legs are crossed, spine is straight, shoulders are relaxed, and the hands are resting on the knees, palms down, palms up, whichever you prefer. The chin is tucked back towards the throat, so there's this lovely length in the back of the neck. So you're either lying down or sitting right now. So close the eyes. There is no more movement needed, only the breath and the mind. And we're going to begin this exercise by doing a little bit of clearing any waste breath, any things you don't want in the body. And you don't have to think too hard about this. You're just going to breathe in through the nose, and unusually for Qigong, you're going to breathe out through the mouth. Usually we breathe in and out through the nose. So as you're breathing in through the nose, think of inhaling the scent of lovely flowers, fresh cut grass, something that you know that you really love the smell of, and smile as you do that. And then as you exhale through the mouth, think of blowing out a candle. So breathing in, inhaling a lovely scent of your choice, and smiling, and breathing out, blowing out a candle. So the exhalation is fairly forceful. Breathing in, smiling, inhaling fresh flowers, breathing out, blowing out the candle. And 3 more times. at your own pace. When you've done that, coming back to breathing in and out through the nose, using your abdominal breath. As you inhale, feel the belly expand in all directions, as though you're blowing up an imaginary balloon. And as you exhale, this time through the nose, feel the belly shrinking. So settling into your practice now. And 2 more breaths like that. Now, in this exercise of relax, expand, and nourish the heart, there is no movement. There's no movement of your body, if possible. You're in this lovely relaxed position. The only movement is that caused by your breath. So I'm going to ask you to think of a body part. We're starting at the head. We're going to work down to the toes, one bit at a time. And each time you breathe out, I want you to think of relaxing and expanding that part of the body in all directions. So if we take the head as the example, you're going to imagine with the exhalation, you're expanding the head sideways from the ears out, up and down from the top of the head and down through into the neck, and then forwards and backwards. So out from the face and back from the back of the head. So again, this idea of an imaginary balloon. So with each exhalation, you're going to relax and expand that body part. And we're going to work through each body part 3 times. So 3 breaths for each one. Now, I'm going to talk you through this, but obviously my rate of speaking may not be matching your rate of breathing. So as you're paying attention to each body part in your own time, just whenever you think, or whenever you're relaxing and expanding with the exhalation, just think of that body part, whichever one I'm referring to at the time. So you might find it doesn't exactly match 3 breaths. It might be 4 breaths. It might be 2 breaths as I'm talking. But when you're doing this on your own, in your own mind, then obviously you're going at your own pace and you're directing the whole thing for yourself. So with the eyes closed and the mouth closed, relaxing and breathing, using your abdominal breath. So that's the only movement. And in your mind's eye now, think of your head. Bring your mind to your head. And as you breathe out, relax and expand the head in all directions. Think about the head. And with the exhalation, relax and expand the head. Think about the head. Relax and expand the head. Bring your mind now to your shoulders. As you breathe out, relax and expand the shoulders in all directions. Think about the shoulders. Relax and expand the shoulders. Think about the shoulders. Exhaling, relax and expand the shoulders. Now bring your mind to your upper arms. Breathing out, relax and expand the upper arms. Think about the upper arms. Exhaling, relax and expand the upper arms. Think about the upper arms. Relax and expand the upper arms. Next, bring your mind to your elbows, thinking deep within the elbow joints. And as you exhale, relax and expand the elbows from deep within the joint outwards in all directions. Think about the elbows. Relax and expand the elbows. thinking about the elbows. Relax and expand the elbows as you exhale. Now bring your mind to your forearms. As you breathe out, relax and expand the forearms in all directions. Think about the forearms. Breathing out, relax and expand the forearms. Think about the forearms. Relax and expand the forearms. Next, bring your mind to your wrists. And as you breathe out, relax and expand the wrists from deep within the joint outwards. Think about the wrists. Relax and expand the wrists. Think about the wrists. Relax and expand the wrists in all directions. Now bring your mind to your hands. And as you breathe out, relax and expand the hands to the very tips of all the fingers and the thumbs. Think about the hands. Relax and expand the hands. Think about the hands. Relax and expand the hands. Bring your mind now to the whole of the front of the trunk of your body. As you breathe out, relax and expand the front of your body outwards. Think of the front of your body. Relax and expand the front of your body. Think of the front of your body. Breathing out, relax and expand the front of your body. Now thinking of the back of your body. Relax and expand the back of your body as you breathe out. Think of the back of the body. Relax and expand the back of the body with the exhalation. Think of the back of the body. Relax and expand the whole of the back of the body in all directions. Next, bring your mind to your hips. And from deep within the joint, relax and expand the hips outwards as you exhale. Think about the hips. Relax and expand the hips. Think about the hips. Relax and expand the hips. Next, bring your mind to your thighs, and as you breathe out, relax and expand the thighs. Think about the thighs. Relax and expand the thighs in all directions. Again, think about the thighs. Relax and expand the thighs as you exhale. Now bring your mind to your knees, and from deep within the joint, exhaling and relaxing and expanding the knees in all directions. Think about the knees. Relax and expand the knees. Think about the knees. Relax and expand the knees. Now bringing your mind to your lower legs. As you breathe out, relax and expand the lower legs. Think about the lower legs. Relax and expand the lower legs. Think about the lower legs. Relax and expand the lower legs. Now bring your mind to your ankles, and from deep within the joint, exhale, relax and expand the ankles in all directions. Think about the ankles. Relax and expand the ankles. Think about the ankles. Relax and expand the ankles. Bring your mind next to your feet. And as you breathe out, relax and expand the feet to the very tips of all the toes. Think about the feet. Relax and expand the feet. Think about the feet. Breathing out, relax and expand the feet. Now bring your mind back to your lower belly. As you breathe in, feel the belly expand. As you breathe out, feel the belly shrink. And to finish this practice, place one hand over the lower belly with the other hand directly on top of that. Couple of breaths, smiling, relaxing the face, keep the eyes closed. And now bring the palms together, still with the eyes closed, and rub them until they get really, really hot. And then placing one palm over each eye, fingers facing up towards the ceiling, feeling the warmth from your palms travel through your eyes, through the backs of your eyes to nourish the mind. And then giving your face a little rub, little massage to bring yourself back into the room, slowly opening your eyes as you do that. And relaxing the hands back down. Now, if you're lying down, very slowly and gently, roll onto your side and push yourself up using your hands so that you don't injure your back. If you're sitting, you might want to just push the legs together and maybe just come into, just wriggle the legs around just to loosen them out a little bit. So I really hope you enjoyed that little meditation today, and obviously you can use that and breathe at your own pace and talk yourself through that exercise when you become more familiar with it. But basically you start at the head, work down to your toes, 3 breaths for each body part as you go along. And that exercise of relax, expand and nourish the heart is really beneficial for helping to promote calmness of mind, and then hopefully you can enjoy a more peaceful and good quality sleep so that you wake up the next morning feeling refreshed. Thanks so much for watching this class. And as always, if you have any questions, you can email me. My email is janice@spacetorelax.com, or you can leave a question in our Space to Relax free Qigong group, which you can find on Facebook, and just request to join. Also, these classes are free, but if you would like to donate, we have 2 more classes left. I really want to give a voucher to the nurses who work in my local intensive care unit here in Tralee Hospital. And so if you would like to donate, the donation link will be next to the replay that I send out for this video, or if you're watching it on YouTube, it will be underneath the video itself. And you don't have to donate, though. The classes are free of charge, so only give if you feel that you're in a position to do so. And please share these classes with your family and friends. As you see, they're suitable for beginners, so the more the merrier. And next week is the last class before Christmas, so I hope to see you there then.
If you enjoyed this Qigong lesson, then there are 4 things you can do right now. The first thing is to head over to my website, which is spacetorelax.com, and there you'll see that you can join up for a free 3-part video series. The second thing you can do is click the link next to this video to sign up for the live Qigong classes, as I teach these once a week. The third thing you can do is go over to Facebook if you're on Facebook and look for Space to Relax free Qigong group. That's my free group where you can post any questions, and please do join the group. And the fourth thing is, if you're watching this video on YouTube, then please hit the red subscribe button so that you don't miss any future videos from me. I really hope you enjoyed this lesson and look forward to seeing you in the next video.